point deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around the angle. He stones him far side.
Point blank got angled again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side, pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
She'll line it ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert.
Feed it in. Maddie Ray, right-hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One-timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center
Beekman.
field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good evening and welcome out to Bayport High School as we get set for boys lacrosse on a Tuesday evening, as it will be the Bayport Pirates playing host to the Notre Dame Tritons. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder on a Tuesday evening. Great to have you along as we try to figure things out, get things going, and introduce you to the sport of lacrosse, which is now, Mike, for the first time, a WIAA sanctioned sport.
Yeah, that's exciting. You look at the Pirates roster, they got quite a number of kids playing this sport, and so boys and girls now sanctioned by the WIAA, so adding additional sports just means adding additional opportunities for kids, and excited to be here tonight. Bayport one win on the season, 8-7. That was against Appleton United, and we'll see if they can continue that streak tonight against Notre Dame. Notre Dame, no JV team tonight, simply a varsity team. Bayport's JV team played Neenah, I think it was, before this, as I was here a little earlier watching that one, along with a lot of different things going on here at Bayport tonight. Freshman baseball game, JV softball game, and 512 music concerts. So parking at a premium. Should have charged for it tonight, Chris.
I think we parked in the middle of the bus corral.
I didn't.
Oh, did you move?
I opted to move around here to the main lot.
I did not.
I saw that when you came in. Right now, the officials introducing the goalies as they run to their respective ends. Dominic Fry in goal for the Pirates.
And it looks like for Notre Dame, it'll be Henry Tressler.
Henry, a freshman.
So 12-minute are the quarters, 4 of them.
Max Sulscheider, the head coach. Max, former Bayport grad. I think he graduated.
Former Bayport grad, so he used to be one, but
We all now a former Bayport student. Better known as Salty.
and we'll have a face-off at center. It'll be Owen Sellison to try to win it for Bayport. So the Pirates will be in their white jerseys, white shorts, navy numbers. And the Tritons will be in their blue on blue with green numbers, white accents. As Sport of Lacrosse will have a flag already tossed in. Ball carried to the far side corner with Isaac Dietrich.
I'm guessing much like hockey, that penalty be on Notre Dame, Chris?
So clock
Don't
stopped.
know much about this sport. Going to learn a lot about it. They did one game, if I'm not mistaken. We did it with...
That was Coach Hoffman?
I don't think, though. I think it was Storby.
I think you're right. You are right.
Which one of the Storby boys
Ben.
was it? Ben Storby. We did a game right up here and learned a lot that night. Not sure who I'm going to learn from tonight, Chris, but
16. Penalty was on number 16.
and Jankowski with an early one as we try to work out the technical difficulties. The senior. So 1-0. Bayport early on in this game, 27 seconds. I shouldn't say that. 37 seconds into the first quarter.
No, I'd just stay here. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, and Connor Olson. I think Connor's going to break it in, starting and stopping the clock on every little thing.
It runs for pretty much, it's kind of like a hockey game.
Oh, no, it stops on every whistle.
I get that. So does hockey, though, Chris.
Yeah.
Stops on every whistle. Last time I checked, most sports do stop on every whistle.
Hit delivered across the midfield, and Bayport will pick up the Bonza ball with Logan Greenwood. Midfielder, throw it ahead. Picked up by Jack Hall, just a sophomore. Hall with one of the long sticks, and he'll come off for a change. We have played the first minute of action here from Bayport High School, and the Pirates, they have a 1-0 lead.
Jagger Campbell into the game along with Quinn McDonald.
Quinn's got it, left-hand side of the field as we watch on. Throwing back across to Dietrich. Isaac tried to shake a little bit. Drop falls to a knees. He's getting harassed by Alec Siak. Dietrich's going to wind one up low, throwing over the crossbar, and it will be a Notre Dame ball as they sprint to the back line. You'll see that often, Mike. It doesn't matter who it goes out on. It's always who's closer to the ball when it goes out.
Right.
So you often see, if you're new to the sport of lacrosse, that even if the ball's just dribbling towards the end line or the sideline, it's kind of a race, everybody holding their stick out.
That's when you need a long stick, Chris.
Ball with the goalie, and Bayport knocks it out of his possession. It'll be possession to stay with Bayport. The play from in behind with Tyler Gabriels. And the officials will wind things in. 10-18 here in the first. Dietrich on the goalie, and Isaac is able to throw one over the top for a goal.
Two pretty easy goals there for the Pirates. Up 2-0 here early on in this game. Not sure the exact rules around lacrosse. Is there a mercy rule? Not to say at 2-0. We're thinking about that, but
just keep putting the biscuit in the basket.
much like hockey. Beautiful night here from Bayport, 2-0. If you're just joining us.
Face off at center. As you often will see, the crossover between hockey and lacrosse. Selson looking down the middle. He's going to put a shoulder into a man. Continue with it. Owen goes low, and he spikes one home.
Pirates right now dominating this game.
Ball put back in play. Notre Dame defeated Bayport a year ago, Mike, but that was before we were a WIA sport. Flag is up for a penalty on the Tritons as Dietrich will get leveled from behind.
Isaac the junior. Now another flag.
There is another hanky.
It's a parade of flags out there right now. Pretty soon have to throw a hat.
Let's say Denmark, Finland.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I took John Rahm. I took Scheffler. And I took, who else was on my foursome?
Well, that's 2, so you need 2 more, Chris. You have to pick anybody you want?
Shane Lowry.
Oh.
Speaking of different flags.
Oh, yes.
Represented 3 different
you.
countries.
The Spaniard, the man from Ireland, and, of course, Scheffler from the U.S.
Yep.
Masters starts on Thursday. For you golf fans out there, from Augusta, Georgia.
As clear as mud.
Yeah, that's totally sums that up. Now when you need a mic'd up ref, where are they, Chris? I mean, you know, when I know the rules, like in football. I always
So
say,
after Dietrich got taken out, he said something not nice hit.
something that's frowned upon in the game of lacrosse, I have a feeling.
30-second fouls on both teams.
Kind of the equivalent of the hockey penalty box.
So the ball starts at midfield for Notre Dame, and the Tritons will proceed to the right side. In the possession of Hornacek. Charlie, a heck of an athlete. One of the leading rusher in the state of Wisconsin this past year, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Ball lost over the end line, picked up by the Tritons. I don't know if I could put up with the abuse that they could slap your arms with their sticks. Lefty wrister Fry drops down to a knee, deflects it over the end line again. Picked back up by the Tritons as we resume play. Under 9 minutes left in the first quarter. And what sees a Bayport 3-0 start.
Much different game than the women's game, where they don't wear helmets. And no contact allowed in the women's game. Referees enjoying blowing the whistle tonight.
Ball on the right wing with Chris Vogel. Junior swings it to the far side. Back to Vogel at the 35-yard line. Goal sitting at the 10. Lefty forehand look from Kai Wilcox.
Mark Hughes enlisted in. He was quite the lacrosse player in his day, I heard.
Ball stripped away, picked up by McDonald. Quinn now beats one. Sprint, power to left side, throw in front, and the little throw by Hovden. And Cam misses wide left, but his teammate back to pick it up.
Somebody asked me today what I knew about lacrosse. I said, well, I did attend UW lacrosse, if that matters.
And a throw in for a goal by Gabriels.
And the Tritons will take a timeout.
Timeout Notre Dame at 8:06.
Impressive start here for the Pirates. I'm actually looking stuff on the internet as we do this. It appears it says it's a 10. Mercy rolls 10 goals after 3 periods, Chris. We're checking up here in the box. Is that correct, Coach? Is there a 10-goal lead after 3 periods? Is there a mercy rule in the game of lacrosse? 12. What? 12 goals after the half. 12 goals after the half. So 12 goals after the half. Right now, 4-0 Pirates. And I'm not a math major, but they're on track for something like that right now.
running clock. The game would not be over at that point.
Who's going to catch the clock if it starts running? Okay, well. So 4-0 Pirates. Still 8:06 left here in the first quarter. The Masters does start Thursday morning, Chris. You could be watching it from here.
Got to back your foot up? Oh, my goodness.
It's a very specific
Technical?
sport. Technical.
Sellison's going to win the draw after coming through. Gets swiped at from behind. Owen trying to go low. And Owen Sellison, his second one, and a flag does fly after the goal.
Goal number 22, Owen Sellison off the faceoff, his second of the night.
Pirates appear to be dominating this game right now.
Well, it's going to give him time because he had wasn't.
I know, but try to go like 8 to 12-ish range.
What?
You're going to be tweeting to kill time always. Cross-check. A 1-minute penalty on 72 Easton Hawkers. He's actually a hockey player from Ashwaubenon. But Notre Dame Lacrosse is a co-op with 3 Ashwaubenon players. Selson, another draw win.
Selson's tough on the draw.
22 tosses one to the wing. Now Selson will run all the way back to midfield, and then he'll come off huffing and puffing.
Quite a start for the young man.
Rip from distance, low and home. McDonald.
Bayport goal number 5, Quinn McDonald.
The sophomore. And it's 6-0.
This is kind of a sport where you could win every single face-off. Time of possession could be quite...
Well, it is, Chris, right now. 12 in the second half? Unless both coaches agree, possibly, like in football.
We saw
We've
that.
seen that a few times. Well, Salty, do you want to keep coaching?
Why, the principal thinks otherwise?
Well, you know. I remember Max from his high school days. Just kidding. Great to be here tonight. Bayport impressive here.
There's a face-off win from Ethan Nolan, the junior, walking in. And Finn Gustafson. The crossover from hockey is strong.
Finn, quite a student, too.
Is he?
Oh, great.
He interviewed me
academic.
for his journalism project.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to embarrass Finn, but. I think Bayport's dominating this game right now, Chris. Salty might be playing by the end of this game.
Face-offs and off.
Yeah, Finn in classes like IB History and IB German and AP Macroeconomics. Human Anatomy. He's got quite the senior schedule.
And Notre Dame is going to use their second timeout of the half. They are out of stoppages for the half. But that will allow us to get to today's officials for you.
They've been working hard. No doubt about that tonight.
So tonight's officials, registered by the WIAA, their experience, integrity qualify to them, enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game without officials? We do not have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or the WIAA at wiaawi.org. Today's officials, Tyler Briney, Nicholas Bonifilia, and Jay Finnerty. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time with the student athletes tonight.
So Notre Dame calls their second timeout. They're down a touchdown here in the first quarter.
And the extra point's good.
Yes. Owen Belial with the extra point.
He graduates this year, right?
Yes, he does. Well, we hope so.
Well, that's in your hands, too.
Owen's another great kid. Get a chance to talk to him a lot. Outstanding young man. So 7-0 Pirates, 7:10 left. We haven't even played 5 minutes yet. Beautiful night here from Swamico. Troy Frisk watching in.
Pirates with the win over Appleton United that you had mentioned earlier.
8-7, so you start doing the math here, and they might score more than that in this one.
They moved up with that win to number 9 in the state of Wisconsin rankings. Ball into the right side of the field with Wilcox. Shot in, blocked by Fry, goes in the air, and to take one off of a scoop is Marshall Johnson, and he'll proceed down the near sideline. Johnson into the left-hand side of the field.
Great pass by Johnson.
The long stick bounced through, and the deep man on the miss is Gabriel's. Shot came from Thompson.
It's got to be tough taking the shot with that long stick.
Have you taken a shot with a short stick?
No, I've never taken a shot.
Gabriel strikes gold. Maybe that could be halftime entertainment. You and I.
Yeah, maybe you and I'll get out there at half and take a couple shots. I'll tell you what, you play goalie.
I think the safest spot would be in front of the net.
I was going to say, if you stand in front of the net, you probably got a good chance of not getting hit. So 8-0 Pirates. At what point, if you're Notre Dame, do you say, Roberto Duran, no mas?
Draw out the middle, step through, trying to get it. Sellison, a little help from the edges. He's on the turf, face down, scooped up nicely by Hall. Jack proceeding up the far side hash. Spin move in the middle, long stick, bounce through, under the goaltender, under the crossbar and in. Jack Hall makes it 9.
It's 9-0, Chris.
Yep. Get you home early tonight.
Not sure if that's the case.
I'm not either.
Right. You know, sport that I'm familiar with, I kind of know what's going to happen in regards to the old running clock. And, oh, here we go again.
Selson in front, lobs one forward, a race to the end line, and it will be nearest to the end line is Tressler, the goalie. It'll be Notre Dame with possession. Ball into possession of Asa Poister.
Kind of.
Poister getting harassed from behind. Slashed a little bit on the play. Bouncing ball through from Cam Hovden forcing it.
Almost intercepted there at the 40, at the 30.
And it is scooped up, taken left side. Nolan now. Retreat a bit with Gustafson. Throw to the near side. Race to the loose change. Picked up by Greenwood. Logan from 15 yards out. Passes one back to a teammate, and it'll settle down with Dietrich. Isaac, a little forehand wrister.
Jed Ebert in the game now. Salty trying to get as many players in the game as possible.
Campbell to push forward. Shot low. And a nice drop to the knee and save by Tressler. The freshman comes up with one.
I wasn't aware that Tom Hughes was even here tonight. I just assumed he was listening in from home, but no, he's arrived.
Mark is here.
I mean, Mark. Mark, head of the athletic trainers for Bellin, who does such a great job for us. Eric and Tyler. I think it's Tyler here tonight. Or Eric.
Eric, I saw Eric
here
down
tonight.
there.
I saw Tyler before, probably at baseball or softball.
Mark, Mike was all over your lacrosse career recap earlier.
Yes. Didn't take long to recap. I said earlier today, what I know about lacrosse is I went to University of Lacrosse.
I didn't even play lacrosse in gym class in school.
We floor hockey.
Yeah, and not in high school, but yeah, we played a little floor hockey. Never lacrosse, ever.
I don't think it was part of the Kiel, Northeastern Wisconsin, Manitowoc curriculum.
Growing sport.
Yes, it is.
Very
I mean,
much
you
so.
look at the roster that the Pirates have here, it's probably 40 kids out for lacrosse, WA sport now. Very popular. As you said before, Notre Dame co-oping with Ashwaubenon.
4 minutes and
I don't understand all the lines.
14 seconds left. Well, that's the 50-yard line. That's midfield.
That part I got.
After that comes the 45. That's 5 yards later. Then the 40.
Then the 35.
Alex Siak. Rather, Hovden in the middle to Janowski. Liam trying to barrel through. Well, it's kind of like the Elena Abel play. You just box everybody out and let the ball roll over the end line.
Right. Yep.
Tritons bring one through with Keegan Volk.
Tries looking for their first goal here tonight.
Schwaben by day, Triton in the spring by night. Rister. Pass Volk behind the net. Triton's trying to maneuver. Cut into it's a 9-goal deficit. Good possession for the Tritons, trying to go on Fry. And we'll have a flag fly and a goal for Notre Dame. The Tritons are on the board.
No penalty?
9-1 now your score.
I'll see if I can find it.
I found they scored, they came back, and I'm
I don't think there's an 88.
77 then, or 0, whatever we got. Sorry, number 8 for Notre Dame. It was an 8 on the back of his jersey, okay? Don't worry about it.
De Groot. Whoa!
There's a hit.
Big hit. And then De Groot comes back with, give him a little love tap on the back.
What's her play? That was not a bad play. 3?
2 minutes for illegal contact.
Notre Dame?
And I think that's 16 from Hornacek.
That was from Notre Dame.
Coach not happy with the call. Down 9-1. He's probably not happy about a lot, Chris.
How much do you think they paid the refs?
If Sully taking that guy off on that goal was not.
So the Pirates will be up a man. Dietrich thought about stepping through. Instead gets one back to Janowski, who can't handle it. Now Notre Dame will take possession as they reach the midfield area. Tritons to the right-hand side of the field. Under 2 minutes to play left in the first quarter. Shake here, throwing behind the play. Flag is up for a penalty as it's on the turf, scooped up by the Tritons. Trying to defend in front of him is Adam Stewart, the senior. Throw back out to the point to Siak. Near side with Wilcox. Jarred free from the ball momentarily. Siak loses it. Scooped up, picked up by Greenwell, and that will bring the penalty into play. And we'll have the stoppage at a minute 12.
Minute 24, actually. You can't go with that one because it kept going on time.
You have to keep going.
2 minutes.
He went overtime. He didn't stop on time.
Legal body check on the Pirates. Janowski's in the box. That would be Liam.
Liam questioning that call, but I don't think it matters, Chris, because ref's not going to change his mind.
Typically not. Couple of numbers on a Triton players. Ball gets jarred free. Scooped up Ian Greenwell. A senior, but he's going to keep playing lacrosse after high school.
Nice player there by Jack Hall, scooping that one off the turf.
Sophomore through the midfield.
Jack also played football for the Pirates.
Good athlete, Jack.
Trying to race in, forehand, weaseling through. A little wrister by Gabriels. Goal number 10 for the Pirates.
10-1, 36 seconds left.
The first hat trick of the night.
So Gabriel's with his third goal of the night.
See him split defenders there, shake one off, and just a little whoop.
Mike Plummer listening in out there.
Don't have to use it on manually then. If I can use the look like I want to do more. Oh, he's producing the whole show.
Have you been?
I'm not keen on weekend games.
Not really.
With the littles at home. 15 seconds remaining in the first. Pirates to close out the quarter, up 10-1. 7 seconds, and we have a stoppage with.
But no, 2 people. Hey, Brett. We're doing the lacrosse game. You guys play tonight?
Timeout. Pirates to set things up with 6 seconds.
What do you need?
Luke Ryan and Cole Rindell are coming to Notre this weekend, so I really want to go. Thank God you was talking. It's still Miller Park.
I suppose we should call it American Family. They're still
What?
Young American Family.
Yeah, I think something else.
They already sponsored. They want to change this land.
I didn't think you were here.
I think I would use that like that. Realistic thing. All right, when's your game? You haven't played yet. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye. So 6 seconds left yet here in the first quarter.
What'd they draw up here? 6 seconds left. You kind of got in the
I think
mind.
it's Joe Pickett fence. Don't get caught wanting to paint dry.
Clock starts. And Dietrich will run out the clock. And we will take a break with them. End of the first.
A room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
When things aren't quite right, the results can be less than ideal. We just need to make a few adjustments.
Bellin Health has created places that kids and teens feel are just right for them, for the things that teens need help with.
I believe this is yours. From band student to rock star, there's only Bellin Health.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Bar after sports bar after sports bar. All the same, right? What makes Anduzzi's so different? What makes Anduzzi's so different? Come and find out.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's, serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. Start quarter number 2.
10-1 Pirates.
12 minutes on the clock.
Total domination here in the first quarter.
10 goals in 12 minutes.
Quarter took a little bit of time, Chris.
12 of them.
Yes.
Nope, 2 timeouts
So
for
the
the half, right?
They'll switch ends, and wind's a factor tonight. There is not a breath of wind out there, folks.
Well, we got a lot of hot air up here.
Yes, we do. So the rule is 12 before running clock, but rumor has it has to be at the half. Be interesting to see what Notre Dame does if we get to that point. Right now it has been all Pirates, obviously.
So Dietrich held the ball at the end of the half. And he seems to be starting with the ball.
Isaac looking to be a pilot when he gets older.
Oh.
Taking some pilot lessons right now.
Inspired by Doug.
Well, Doug's inspired a lot of people.
The Mike and Doug show.
Right, including me. But you have to shoot in a certain amount of time, don't you? There's a shot clock. Isn't there in this, Chris?
College there is.
I think we haven't seen that yet where the official all of a sudden counts, but I've been to enough games where I think that's the case.
Ball in possession on the far side with Jet Ebert.
I was looking for that cutter right here.
Back out to Gabriels. Find Dietrich again. And Bayport is back to full strength. Now they go on the attack. Isaac, near side finds Quinn. McDonald trying to shake a defender in front of him. Lefty, wrister, low and in.
Well, the Pirates just dominating, getting past that first defender, and then the goalie, Tressler. Henry without a chance.
See him dance through the middle. Wrist one home. Guess we can go to Facebook and see if there's any messages in.
So it's 11-1. Pirates trying to probably get as many players in this game tonight as they can. A lot of these kids have. It's a JV game before this, so not only do you have the people on the sidelines here, but you also have a number of other players who played for Bayport tonight. Strong program right now. Very impressive performance by the Pirates.
Craig Bowen's watching along with us. Sherry Dietrich.
Isaac having quite a game. Notre Dame looking to score here, get their second goal of the night. As we get under 10:30 here in the second period.
Ball just simply taken right out of CX basket. And up to Greenwell. The senior playing in the front. Nice to the doorstep, and Kim Hovden.
And we're going to get a late hit, I think, on Notre Dame after that.
Are you going to go tell his mom that you called his goal?
Who's that?
Cam's mom. She works in the kitchen.
Yes, she does. She down there? Don't see her. They're going to waive off the penalty due to the fact that there was a goal.
I don't think the press box workers have been this annoyed in a while, but we're constantly berating them with questions.
They're hoping we don't come back for another game, Chris. So it's 12-1. And the next goal make it 13-1.
Nothing gets past you.
No. Or 12-2.
So my guess is that would be an infraction, not a penalty, right? Dietrich's got the ball at the 35-yard line, and the official will blow it in. Isaac on his forehand. He'll whip one far side to McDonald. Quinn again, a little shake. Up to a teammate, missing long, and it's going to be Notre Dame possession.
Nice pass there by McDonald.
Poister to make the sprint to the back line.
He'll crank it in.
Ball loose, picked up by Hovden.
Pirates ball control is superior to the Tritons.
What's time of possession right now? You got that?
Oh, about 80% to 20%, I'd say.
You think they have 20?
No.
Legitimate question.
Trying to be nice. 90-10, maybe even higher than that.
Throw to the top with Campbell. Jagger. Standing screen sent. Rister! And another goal for the Pirates from Gabriels.
Bayport goal number 18, Tyler Gabriels.
Pirates now lead 13-1.
You go seasons without scoring 13 in a game.
I'm telling you, this is a dominating performance by the Pirates.
They hadn't scored 13 all year until we came to the broadcast booth. I'm just saying.
Highest they had is 8. We have some fans over there from Notre Dame.
They hold up a 26 on the top left. Is that what they're hoping for?
They might need that to win.
Selson just trying to play bully ball.
Got called for travel.
Traveling violation.
You got to dribble that thing, young man.
I don't know that Owen Selson has been on a basketball court much in his life.
He's been on a lacrosse field because he's been impressive here tonight. Strong.
Just played a couple of years now only. Did Ian play?
I don't know.
I know he joined cross country his senior year. I don't even know. Wing one to the right side. Volk with it. Tritons down near the goal line. We had a stick go flying. Moved his pivot foot.
Yep. Little Euro step.
Best off jump stopping. Going off 2.
I haven't looked if the clock has been running or not here, but appears not. Notre Dame going to hang in there. Nice play.
There's Matt Stevens launched down the field. Throwing up. And over the touch line, and it will be.
Dietrich tossed that one up there to him, and they couldn't control it.
I think Mark Houston get a little coaching in down there now.
Yeah. Not much Mark doesn't know.
Ball up to the midfield. Scooped up by Greenwell. Will they get it back from Cam? No. Greenwell race to the ball. And it will be
Pirates ball due to that interesting rule.
What if that were in basketball? Or as
The
closest to the side.
closest to the ball gets it. I suppose you can never be. It'd be offsides if you're past where their back defender is. However, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
know.
know.
What a shot!
What a tough angle from Greenwell.
Pirates just dominating right now. Greenwell with the long stick and. So it's 14-1, and Notre Dame still wants to play on. I saw Ian today, I think, in a class. I think it was college math, if I'm not mistaken. was in there with Mr. Rickle, Shane Rickle, who you probably haven't met yet, Chris. Math teacher, did a nice job today. People are asking if there's running clock. There is. It's 12 goals at the half. Unless, of course, both teams would probably agree like they might in football. They've chosen not to. Wife's keeping the pizza warm for me.
From just the oven?
Homemade.
Isaac's just getting
Dietrich
smeared all over.
And they're gonna get called for a penalty. You almost want to shoot it here possibly and just say, well, take the penalty.
Nope.
And they score.
Instead, we'll wrist one home with Quinn McDonald.
It's 15-1.
That is a hat trick for Quinn McDonald.
They're counting that goal or not? Yeah, goal stands. The penalty was waved off. Quinn, the sophomore, having a day right now.
Jarred free from the ball. 10 yards in front of the goal. Scooped up by the Tritons.
Fumbled by the Tritons. Testing day tomorrow again for the sophomores. Speaking of sophomores.
There's Jet. He's one of them. That means everybody else comes for 11?
Yeah, 11. I think right around 11 o'clock is when we start lunch. Classes start at 11:45. Part of the state testing pre-ACT. Thanks to Mr. Wallander for all of his work organizing that. Not an easy task. But if there's a man for the job, he's the person to do it.
Jets gunning out across the 35. Loses the pearl momentarily. And his feet go out on the sideline. And despite the disagreement with Coach Solscheider.
Hornacek there, and being the athlete that he is. Forced him out of bounds. Don't know the exact rule there, but I'll believe the official knows what he's doing.
Gabriels throws it in front and over the shoulder, off the crossbar from Hall. Jack can't get it to go, but racing it down in the near side corner will be Caden DeGroot. Possession will be given away.
Pirates up 15-1 under 5 minutes here before the halftime. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and we'll find that one tomorrow in the dark.
Mr. Sheedy will be mowing and also
That's one thing about lacrosse. You walk through a practice, you could get hurt.
Yes.
There's balls flying all over the place, and the Pirates score again to make it 16-1.
mind if we turn the lights on? What press box were we in? We got reamed out because we turned the lights on. It doesn't affect me. Where was that? It's in
I don't know, Chris. It's happened so many times.
Getting yelled at?
Yep. Pirates battling.
I've tried so hard. I think it was 36. Nope.
Thompson tries to pick it up, and here comes Greenwood again. Pirates just so much better getting the ball off the turf. Fundamentally much more sound than Notre Dame.
Holding onto the ball. Ethan.
Watch out, here comes McDonald.
We can't distinguish the number.
MacDonald, if you're following at home.
Wrister home, Gabriels.
Bayport goal number 18, Tyler Gabriel.
16-1 it is now.
Scoreboard shows 17. Michael?
17-1 it is now. Sounded like a good idea Sunday when you texted me, Chris. It's been fun to watch, though. I mean, holy cow. Bayport's played a lot of players, and I feel bad for our goalie. Not much has happened. Dominic Fry's had one save, I think, on the night.
Bonnie Hall watching with us. Don Brandt. Did you get asked to go watch Sam play tonight at the Fiserv?
I did not. Interestingly enough, had a chance to go down and maybe watch Sam Hauser play in Chicago. They said the Bucks Celtics ticket at the time was very difficult to get. Well, guess what? Bucks have lost a bunch of games now, but nope. But they are playing tonight. So Sam Hauser, who we've interviewed on our show, actually
A couple times, I think.
Sam, Stevens Point graduate, now plays for
Former
the Celtics.
student in Howard Swamico.
Yes, former student.
Ball carrying to the near side and a race to it.
Sam, now the sixth man for the Boston Celtics.
Boy, is he shooting it. Holy,
Yeah,
49% or something like that.
He can play, man. His mom, Stephanie, was a chemistry teacher for us. Now the head of the WIAA. His dad, the athletic director at Stevens Point Area High School, better known as SPASH.
One of the bigger schools in the state. All the far side. And
Bayport now 10th biggest, as I think we saw recently in the state.
First football game of the year will be against the largest, Middleton.
Brewers up 9-3. The Bucks lead the Celtics by 19 in the third quarter. Hauser with only 2 points on the night. Approaching 2:30 here in the second period. 17-1 Pirates. It's been all Bayport tonight.
Attacker on the near side. Tritons, that is Wilcox. Kai.
Can you kick the ball? Let them appear you can. I just saw a kick of the ball.
Play continues.
This guy's got 2 flags. Look at that. I mean, Rick Riddell's got 2 flags, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know.
He might have one hidden somewhere.
Of all people. That beanie comes out quite often.
Hell at that. Beanie.
Flag, beanie, hat.
You name it, we got it. Officials getting together to figure out where they're going to go have pizza after. Can't ask for much better weather here, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
April 9th. Katie Berkylan has entered the house.
I think she's migrating to warmer weather.
Katie will be taking shots on goal at half. Her against her mom.
Karen's the goalie.
Karen's the goalie.
I think she's safe between the pipes, too. 1 minute slash called on the Pirates, Ian Greenwell. Not a legal play.
Nope, frowned upon in the game of lacrosse.
Cheater.
So Notre Dame trying to get their second goal of the night and get back into this one.
When they start using the yellow ball in the second half, that counts as 2 points.
That's right. They need a couple 3-pointers.
Juke right, step left, Hall with it, continuing with it, and he is going to be pushed out on the boundary and lose possession.
Looks like you have the ball, that's a legal play. It's happened a few times tonight.
Remember, Greenwell's out for the minute, so Tritons have numbers at the moment. Wrister high. Fry gets a stick on it through the end line, and it'll be picked up by the Tritons. $1:15 left in the first half. Toss to the near side with Hawkers, Colby Hawkers.
A traveling call.
He took an extra step in there.
He did. Euro step again. You established that pivot foot. Pirates score again.
Bounce one home, Jaeger Campbell.
Jaeger's first goal of the night, I think.
Bayport goal number 15, Gator Campbell.
18-1. With still 53 seconds left here in the second period. What's the equivalent of an 18-1 lacrosse game in a,
basketball?
Yeah, or a football game. But if you think about it, if it's 12 is the mercy rule, in a football it's 35, right? Second half. So this is up to the 50-ish range.
Well, we were at a 63-7 football game that they wouldn't run the clock on.
Well, it's a good example of that right here.
And we were losing that game. Handkerchief in the air. A couple of them. Throw in the middle. Side wrister. Nice block on the attempt from DeGroot. Picked back up by the Tritons. They give ground.
Now we're going to get all three officials together and spend about 4 minutes figuring this out.
Yeah, when the clock's running, you don't mind them taking their time.
But if you're Notre Dame, do you want halftime, or you just say, let's just start up the second half?
Oh, strategize. We take their full allotment of time.
Plus their 2 timeouts in the second half. So the Pirates have 32 seconds to try to get their 19th goal of the evening.
They're on the power play. Janowski cycle through, throw behind him to a cutting Ebert. He can't come up with it. And it results in a Bayport turnaway, or giveaway, I should say.
Referee's going to blow his whistle again. He's going to need a new Fox 40 in the second half.
Who's walking along? That's a camera person in the black on the far side. They're right on the field. 3 seconds before half, a little roller in front. Dominic with a dominating finish to the first.
Notre Dame coach wanted a penalty there at the end.
He didn't get one.
Nope. 5-minute halftime.
The World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check them out.
Hey, Howard Swamico area.
Alex and Danielle here with your local budget blinds. We know you're on a budget with both time and money, so we make it easy.
We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for blinds, drapes, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave. And to top that off, right now, get 25% off. We have financing available and lifetime warranties.
Blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Maybe even say, like 5 to 7 passes before you're gonna take a shot.
That concert just got hurt.
I see the concert just got done.
Oh, really don't clear out.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
When you're hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You could be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations, but at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Jason Klein, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing things you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic, where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
Glory, greatness, legend. Get the best at Vanderbest Harley-Davidson. We've got the largest selection of new and pre-owned bikes in the Green Bay area and beyond. Sportsters, Softails, Street Glides, touring bikes, trikes, and more. Iconic Harley-Davidsons, plus award-winning Circle of Excellence service, genuine Harley-Davidson parts, and motor clothes that move. Look for the Big Log Cabin at 1966 Velp Avenue. Vanderbest Harley-Davidson, Green Bay's destination dealership for everything Harley-Davidson.
At Myron, we're building excellence.
This is how I convinced my dad to go to NWTC. Every day, Dad would get home from work and be like, "Hey, honey." So I was like, "Dad, haven't you always told me I should go after my dreams?" And he said, "Well, of course." And I'm like, "Well, then why don't you?"
So that's what I did. I went to NWTC for design and graphic technology. Good thing dream jobs can happen at any age.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Today's Bayport Lacrosse broadcast, proudly supported by Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, by Harmon Studios, Howard Commons, by Synergy Sports Performance, Gallagher's Pizza, Italian Food, Irish Spirit, by Mako's Floor Covering Center, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, by Myron Construction Building Excellence, Chrysler World, by Nduzi Sports Club, Budget Blinds of Howard and Krivitz, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists, Vandervest Harley Davidson and Old 41 Premier Banquet Facility, Townline Pub and Grill, by Bell and Health, Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics, by Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Halftime, 18-1. We're good and set for the second half, though, Mike.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-minute halftime, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of nice.
Is that standard?
I don't know. Only second lacrosse game we've done. I think if you're Notre Dame, you probably want to play. We'll have a running clock here, second half. Bayport dominating, 18-1. 8-7 they beat Appleton earlier in the year. Got calf muscle there for Giannis, or a cramp more than anything else, I think. Trying to watch the tape there, as we were just talking at halftime at the break, that Giannis just kind of, no contact foul, just kind of tightens up on him. Now they give another 5 minutes.
So we'll go back to a break.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah, Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. I'll see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's, Parker John's.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports in every Bayport.
At ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now,
15 years. Did they? If you weren't a serious dealership 15 years.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
Chrysler World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check.
I've been wanting to.
Email, come on, man.
The freedom you've been searching for? We found it. It's on 2 wheels. Start your journey today at Vandervest Harley-Davidson of Green Bay.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Yeah, Twitter's all over the second half about to begin. Running clock, as we understand it here in the third period.
Welcome in Bob Gustafson, listening from Fort Myers, as he's hoping to be back on Saturday's game.
Late spring break for Gus and the family. So not sure how this works.
Cheaper spring break,
yes,
though.
Probably. Not sure how this works now in the. Well, now we're bringing different guys in.
So will the clock stop on goals still, or no? I think it runs. It's just running clock. Because in hockey, it'll stop on goals. Yeah.
I hear you, Ryan.
So understanding here is clock does not stop.
Shucks.
Injuries and timeouts, we've heard.
Oh, here's what. No. Connor, you don't have to worry about hitting the stop. Just move your finger away and call her good.
This is the job that a person keeping the clock loves right now when you run a clock.
Like
Not even
Plumber
Mike
special.
Plummer can screw this up.
Well.
Then again. Now the question is, if it gets under 12 goals, I don't think we're going to worry about that right now at 18-1, but
let's find out. We got to learn all the rules.
We got to learn all the rules here. I did pick up my Lacrosse for Dummies book earlier this week, so that I couldn't even understand. That's how bad it is.
Are you saying you weren't a dummy?
Hey, just careful.
Field length pass, scooped up by Cam, underhand, trying to get it to a teammate, shovels it aside. Pass back a little bit with Dennis.
Dennis, the freshman, in there right now.
It'll be NDA ball.
Patrick Dennis Jr., actually. Notre Dame still coaching him up out there. Whoa, my goodness. What a play by Ian Greenwell as he just took that out of the air from 60 yards away. Dennis with a shot.
Ian is a special player. And it's crazy that he's only been playing 3 years.
They did it again. They're into the long ball territory. They got to score quick.
As Dominic with a save. Picked up by Greenwell. He'll launch one forward. Hall. Try to track it down.
Jack with the long stick has been on the offensive side quite often today.
Holding, 10-yard penalty.
You have to have a long stick. Can you have a long? Can everyone have a short stick?
Everybody can have a short stick, but only 4 can have a long stick.
We're learning a lot of stuff here today, Chris. 4?
Sure.
Fielder called an LSM, long stick mini, and then 3 defenders.
And a lot of flags.
Do you think they get it higher than Rodell does on?
Well, they like to throw it high, the flags. When it gets out of the range of the lights, you know, it's still up there.
Unsportsmanlike on Marshall Johnson.
Not Marshall Jepson.
When I was doing the rosters, that's what that's Marshall
Jeppy. It's a calf injury for Giannis.
Yeah, he's done with the dairy industry now.
(18-1) running clock. We're almost approaching 8 minutes here in the third period. Bayport weren't sure really what to expect tonight, Chris, but I don't think it was 18-1.
That was not on the expectations. Chad Vandenhogen watching with us.
Levi Lobbs now into the game. Levi, a junior. Just saw Coach V at the beginning of the concert. So he's doing it all tonight, covering all bases. Hopefully the concert went well. A lot of places things going on here tonight. Hard to find parking. Hard to find parking during the school day.
Try to come here Sunday.
Yes.
But they had softball camp, baseball camp, and then they had lacrosse on about 4 different fields.
It's good the facility's used.
Fake pass from the Tritons on the wing. Now we'll get it to Wilcox. Kai try to throw in the back line over his teammate, but go to the way of Bayport.
Pirates will take it in, and Isaac Dietrich will advance it. Now the job of Salty is to try to get everybody in this game.
Isaac across the midfield. He'll throw on far side. Ball with Finn. Lefty swing. It's it in front over the top of the goalie, and there's Jet Ebert.
Nice play there by Finn on the assist. 19-1. The Pirates have got about 90% of the face-offs out front tonight, which is one of the reasons why it's 19-1.
Ethan Nolan trying to bounce one by on the shot attempt. Pirate ball is hoved in again. Boy, a lot of Ute on this Bayport squad. Now, the Tritons, of course, only have a couple of seniors on their entire roster, but
Is that Connor out there? Anala, number 9, or no, it's 8. Marshall Knoll. Connor in my study hall. First period, played in the JV game. Thought maybe he's getting some action here tonight. Patrick Dennis, the freshman out front. Hornacek says, this isn't football.
Ran for over 2,000 yards this fall.
Yeah.
Made it to a state
The senior
semifinal.
against the freshman out there. Not real fair for Patrick, but Patrick holding his own.
O'Neal side to Knoll. He plays hockey. His brother was a wrestler. And Finn with a wrister off the goalie and in.
Speaking of hockey players, there's one. Finn Gustafson A lot of similarities between the sports, except for the skates and ice.
Yeah, they did a nice job greening the turf out here.
Yes.
Despite the big snowstorm a week ago. Isn't that crazy? 7 days ago that was a hit.
Didn't get as much as we thought, however.
Tells me that every time.
Yep.
Selson initially loses the job, but he's going to come scoop it up anyways. And then the turf monster got him.
Yep.
25-yard line, or 35 right there.
Peter DeGroot battling in there.
Put that in the memory bank. I think Owen got hit below the belt.
Yep. That's going to leave a mark.
It'll heal before you're married.
I think he's good to go. Referee will crank it back in here.
I assume you wear a cup, right?
I don't know. There's another question.
For as hard as that ball can get wristed at you?
Yeah, it makes me cringe just thinking about it, Chris.
Hey. Now, I do admit where in a baseball showcase where I tried to run with a cup in,
First of all, you running's not comfortable, just to begin with.
Did you see that?
I did.
2:07 800 I ran.
Incredible. 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Race down the near sideline. Tritons into the front court. And jarred from the ball. Tritons to put one home.
Tritons go crazy. Scoring the second goal of the night, 20-2. Trying to win the second half. Clock still running. Cullen Johnson listening in. Is that Cullen listening or is that Bob Gustafson?
Bob.
Oh, Bob sharing that.
Ask Cullen.
Yes, Bob experiencing the lack of
Protection
protective gear. Remember Cullen, good player, redhead.
You ever see that in the competitions, how hard those pros can whip it?
Let's quit talking about it.
Ball scooped up. Tritons to go back-to-back goals. Rebound in front. Still in the crease. Bouncing. Karamine picked up by Nolan. As I was told, you can't trust a guy with two first names. Ethan Nolan. There's a bad giveaway. Ball scooting out the side. It'll be Pirate ball. Jack Gossman.
Jack, a hockey player also. Another great young man, the senior.
He had an awesome speech last night at the hockey banquet
I'm sure
about appreciative of coach letting him play with his brother.
Oh, nice.
A few lines on senior night.
That's very cool.
Nate, I believe a ninth grader, right?
Yep.
And that is the end of the third. We'll step aside and take a quick break. Get set for the next quarter.
Hey, Howard, Swamico area.
Alex and Danielle here with your local budget blinds. We know you're on a budget with both time and money, so we make it easy.
We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for blinds, drapes, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave. And to top that off, right now, get 25% off. We have financing available and lifetime warranties.
Blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza. Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah. Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza. Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's. Parker John's.
Hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You can be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations. But at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Jacob Seiler, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing the things that you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
At Myron, we're building excellence.
Quarter number 4, 20-2. Or second half score has been just 2-1.
I think that's what Notre Dame's playing for right now. A second half victory. Referees definitely take their time getting things started at the face-offs.
It looks like this. It's got a camera, a camera, a camera, and a camera. So this watches from like the 30-yard line over. This watches everything, and then this one, and then there's an extra camera. So it's just like in the same exact thing as in basketball. Yeah. But I hate this because that's a lot bigger than this. Well, yeah, because this is a longer scoreboard.
We're going the other way now. Bayport going. Owen Selson, a football player, Chris? Owen, a football player?
I am uncertain. I don't believe so.
Not sure why not.
Oh, I don't think so. Boy, did he bulked up into his sophomore year, though,
Yes,
from his
he
freshman year. Strong boy. If you watch him in hockey now here in Lacrosse, he likes to hit people. Ball bouncing between the legs, try to scoop it up.
Hard to play three sports, though. Difficult.
Shot to goal, and we're even for the half as it's Chris Vogel, the junior midfielder.
The left soleus strain for Giannis.
I wouldn't have known what a soleus is.
I still don't. Calf muscle.
But according to Dr. Jesse Morse,
probably a calf strain is what we're looking at here. Mr. Weeble's in the house. 20-3 as we have running clock here in the fourth period. Another flag on the play. Rick Rodell doing tonight's game. Now we're getting another flag. By the time they sort this out, this game could be over.
All right, let's huddle on.
It's been fun, Chris. This is impressive. Salty leading the team here. former Bayport graduate. I'll have to check the records on that.
Was he 2018?
That is a good question. We could look up Max's transcript here if we wanted to. Yeah, there's something to talk about. Well, we have it all right here. When you're the principal, you got records like this.
I do want to learn my spot for my class.
Let's see.
What number am I in my class?
We graduated with Powell and Gash. So.
Who did he?
With Powell and Gash.
Okay.
So 18?
Jesus Christ, here we go.
Max Solshatter. He's not enrolled in any classes. That's good. Look at the picture of Max there. Oh, strapping young lad, wasn't he?
That was 3 salads ago.
It doesn't say when he graduated, though. I'm sure I could find that out, but we'll stop there.
Couple of Pirates in the sin bin. On the sideline is Nolan and Campbell.
Now we'll start the game. 8:20 and counting. Pirates total domination tonight.
This is one of those situations where you work on your position of being 2 men down.
Will you like it or not? Notre Dame trying to really play this half even, believe it or not. It was 18-1 at halftime.
Ball bouncing free, picked up for the Pirates. Try to get it back to their goalie.
Gotta love that when they stretch out over the end
now,
line.
is it technically where your stick is at the ball over the end line or where your body is? So what's the point of lunging your stick always? Well, it's not your body, that's your hand.
Is it torso, hand?
Like in track, it's all about. Right, yeah.
The little things I'm learning tonight. By game 3, it'll be incredible.
You'll be 3 years retired.
Big hit there as Marshall Johnson, not Jepson, Johnson.
More guys want to stay back than actually.
Notre Dame's still playing hard, though. You got to give them credit. Down go one of the Pirates.
Illegal substitution.
They're going to go the other way.
I pledge. We got a player perhaps cramping left side of the field, so they will stop the clock apparatus.
The coach of Notre Dame says, we don't need the trainer. I'm right here. Got it. Hopefully he's okay.
This is one of those where
Jack Gossman will come back in the game for the Pirates.
Kind of like the weather turning into football, right? Your cramping issues.
Cramping, you're not drinking enough water because it's a little cold out there.
It's a little chillier, so you don't think you're sweating as much.
We're hydrating up here, though. We got plenty of water. That's Hornacek. He's probably used to that a little bit. He'll be all right. Is he going somewhere to play football, Chris?
He's only a junior.
Oh, he's only a junior?
Yeah.
What a player.
They're going to be good next year. He'll be a senior next year. So will the tight end. Flanagan. Oof. Oh, no, he's going to be a junior next year.
Flanagan? We'll crank it in here.
Yep, just cramping up. Stretch out the calf muscles. Here, let me get you that. Charlie Hornacek. Stats a season ago. Rushing 2,503.
That's a big day. That's a career.
Little pinball action. Still Stings with it.
Johnson again
Shot
with a big hit.
in, and they beat the goalie. Verts wasn't certain where the ball was. Looking left, looking right, ball goes behind him. The Tritons are winning the second half.
Yeah, that's what they came to do, and this is when it get a little chippy sometimes when it's. Also, the Tritons are excited about winning the second half. It's 20-4.
Body check penalty.
So 4:30 and counting.
Not counting fast enough.
No, it's not. I'm hungry.
You didn't eat before?
Well, I did a little bit.
Still waiting for the pizza.
I still am.
Sheila made it?
She did.
Toppings.
This is probably going to be what they call a margarita pizza.
Okay.
Not sure why they call it that, but so tomatoes.
I thought Sheila made it.
Basil. A little. Maybe some pineapple. We'll see.
Huh.
Hopefully she left some for me.
The
woman can eat. I'm assuming she's not listening right now, Chris. But if anybody is like Mike Plummer, I'm sure they'll be texting her.
Sheila's phone's blowing up.
We'll find out when I get home. If the doors are locked.
And the code has changed on the garage.
The garage code's changed. Going to have to go down by Coach's house.
All Cam shut down on this doorstep. Just keep wheeling in circles back there.
Patrick Dennis running like crazy back there, the freshman.
Ball picked off momentarily. Greenwell then loses possession.
I thought Salty for sure would put himself in the game tonight.
Now that goes to Bayport because it was a pass, not a shot attempt. Right?
Whatever you say, Chris.
Ooh, he was open in the middle, but he couldn't catch the ball. Greenwood was right there for it.
Jed Ebert quick out there.
Carter Janowski loses it. Pearl loose on the turf. Arm is up for a call, and it'll be a violation. Jet Ebert will start it. Under 2 to play. Rister misses.
Tim Sheedy will find that one tomorrow. Thank goodness. He used to not have these.
The nets.
The netting up and back. Now, it's not the most aesthetic looking thing. Don't get me wrong, but it serves its purpose.
Yes.
I think you put those soccer goals out there right now. Notre Dame's got a chance.
There's a Bayport goal. Carter Janowski.
Carter Janowski.
Sophomore.
Crowd's still into it. 50 seconds left here. I'll have to change my Twitterverse, Xverse. Under 40 seconds, Chris.
Stay here for a post-game show?
Definitely. Bayport's covered the spread tonight. I took the over, so that's good. Take a lot of time on the old face-off, don't they?
They're in the starting blocks.
A very rare loss for the Pirates there on a face-off.
Two seconds remaining. That's all she wrote. Final we go. 21-4 your score. Appreciate everyone tuning in on a Tuesday night for lacrosse. Michael, thank you.
Thanks, Chris. A lot of fun.
Thank you to Connor Olson being producer and engineer. For Mike Frieder, I'm Chris Lehrman. 21-4 your final. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamico. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Lacrosse on 90.